Rell Seas' new flame fruit and bosses are looking amazing. So Rell Seas Devlog 1 just came out, and you would assume we wouldn't get things for a while because of that, but that's just not been the case. They've already shown us a lot of the things that are gonna be in Rell Seas Devlog 2, and they've also given us an estimated release date, so we can talk about that in a second as well. We just got a sneak for Devlog 2, which shows some of the mera or flame moves, and I actually said this in one of my last videos. I essentially said that I assume they're gonna show flame to show the progress on the fruit in the last 9 months, and the reason I say 9 months ago is because 9 months ago they already showed the flame fruit, but it's been improved a lot, and the old version looks a lot worse than this. But in this clip you can actually see a lot more than you might initially think. In the clip he's really trying to show that the M1 combos and the fruit moves are designed to work together, and it's not just going to be skill spam. But if you look at the end of the clip, he uses fire bullets to kind of juggle him in the air and then catch him on the way down, and that does not look easy to do. And that seems to be a common theme for the combo extenders in Rell Seas. They're not going to be guaranteed combo extenders from what we're seeing right now. They're more of like you have to actually have skill to land the combo extender, and that's a lot different than most games where you just click a button and that's your combo extender, and it's really easy compared to actually having to aim it and then juggle and pick up people and things of that nature. It's a lot more difficult and it takes a lot more skill. And I still don't know how I feel about the entire combat system, but this part of it I actually really like, because when you do get hit with a large combo or something, you're gonna know, usually at least from what it's looking like, it's gonna be something that took them more skill to hit you with that combo rather than just an M1 combo into easy combo extenders. And I'll put the old combat in mera versus the new combat in mera, and I'm not gonna lie, it has been 9 months, so you would expect a lot of improvement, but even then it's still been really good improvement. You can visually tell not only the mera looks a lot better, but also the combat just looks a lot smoother. Also in this clip, if you look in the background, you can see a lot of different models and things for Rell Seas, which might be part of Devlog 2, we're not exactly sure. But you can see the chest from the Rell Seas movie, you can see the leopard model, you can see the mochi M1 model, so maybe we'll see some mochi stuff in Devlog 2. You can also see the cooking pot and just a lot of armors over there. Some pretty cool Easter eggs, I guess. But now to show y'all what I'm really excited for, and that's this boss. Like, what am I looking at? Do you guys see the same thing I'm seeing, this ores model? I mean, we already saw this model before and they said it was going to be big, but this is insane. I did not expect it to be this big. I can only imagine this boss fight is going to be lit. Now, we still haven't seen how exactly the boss fights are going to play and what type of boss fight mechanics are going to be in the game, but I would expect more traditional, you know, big style bosses from MMO games, because that's kind of what this ores looks like. But I'm just thinking, even with devil fruits or something, even if you had like a Buddha or something, I feel like you're still only going up to like half this thing's kneecap. Imagine you're fighting this boss with all the different types of transformations, like a Buddha, a Goro, a Allosaurus, and things like that. You can't tell me that type of boss fight doesn't sound fun. Rellson also ran a poll on this post and said if we think he's gonna win or Ors would win in a 1v1, and I promise you Ors is whooping him 1v1. I don't know why y'all are all voting for him, unless he using admin cheats and stuff like that. Ors is whipping him. That boy is way too big to be beaten in a 1v1 in my opinion. Now we also got a before and after for the Allosaurus model. It was recently revamped as well by Rell Tam, who's one of my goats by the way. But honestly, the old model really wasn't bad. Rellson always be dragging it, but the new model is definitely a lot better. Definitely I like the pattern you can see on the tail and whatnot, and the eyes are improved a ton. The eyes stick out way better. Honestly though, the fact that Rellson thinks that model is trash means the standard for this game has to be crazy. If he thinks that is bad, pretty much everything has to be better than that, right? I would assume. But Rellson also posted a bunch of changes he made to the Allosaurus model and the Allosaurus animations. I'll just put it on screen for y'all because I don't know exactly what each individual one of these does. I'm not a dev. Like one of these says Prime Echo Particle Update. What the hell is that? I'm gonna be so real. I don't know what that does, what that is, if that's gonna give me a job, what it's doing. But hey, I appreciate it, and it does look good still. Now we also got an estimated release date for the next Rell Seas Devlog. And by the way, a lot of people didn't even know that Devlog existed, so definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel because I will be letting you guys know and live streaming it when it does come out. But initially on Twitter he said Devlog 2 probs out Wednesday to Thursday, but then I believe in Discord he retracted that statement and said maybe Friday too or something. If I'm being honest, Rell Seas be a little inconsistent with them release dates for the videos and whatnot, so I would definitely just expect it on Friday, and if we do get it on Wednesday or Thursday, that is definitely still a W. But Friday just makes a lot more sense in my opinion. They have more time to make more content for the actual devlog, but not only do they got more time, it also there's just more people online and actually watching the devlog on a Friday compared to a Thursday or a Wednesday. Rellson also made a statement about the combat on Twitter saying a fair PvP based game where no matter what you use it comes down to skill. Had a lot of fun fighting in that vlog. So from all the statements they've said, it does seem like they want to make the combat as balanced as possible, which is still going to be really hard to do considering they have like 31 fruits and a lot of weapons, and they still haven't exactly said if there's going to be a limit. Maybe if you use weapons you can't use fighting styles or vice versa, because we haven't seen someone use weapons and a fighting style at the same time yet. If they they end up making it so you could choose 2 out of the 3, so you could use like weapons and fighting style, weapons and fruit, or fruit and fighting style. That'd be pretty cool in my opinion. But Rell Sin, Rell Bad, if you're watching this, definitely if you can give us some explanation on how exactly the builds are gonna work in this game, it would mean a lot, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all made it to the end, I will keep you updated on Rell Seas, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so I stay on your algorithm so I can let you guys know what's going on in the future. Love y'all, later.